No, stop. I really do love when they do that.
Oh, you actually like that?
Am I blushing?
Yeah, you are. Wait, the way the hair just stood up on my knees just now? Oh my god. And then when he puts my deep into my ass.
Today, we're exposing ourselves by talking about the things that gay guys do when flirting that absolutely ruins us.
And we're doing 5 each, and we have no idea what the other person said.
Yep, so if there's any overlap, that's how you know it's real.
Or that gay men are just like predictable, but we'll see.
All right, here we go. My first one is gonna be when guys answer you quickly, not like too quickly and not like quick all the time, but like, you know, they're not playing games, they're actually just being mature and they're showing that they're interested in you and not leaving you or ghosting you for a long period of time.
Totally. I like that too, like base level, right? And there's like a fine balance, I feel like, right? Like you can kind of sense when someone is just like playing games, right? But then it's a little bit weird too if it's giving sort of like, has the chat open waiting for the response vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there's a good balance, and I think any mature person is able to sort of like feel that balance out and just kind of be like good about it, you know? So my first one is when a guy approaches me and asks me literally anything but cut or uncut, like as like an opening statement. I mean, come
How
on.
many times has that actually happened?
Numerous, I'm telling you.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
You know what's funny too is like, so I like to kind of like f with people when they start like with me in that sort of way. So my go-to is to not get like really aggressive with them, but I get really dumb with them. Like it's like I'm super naive and I have no idea what they're talking about, right? So they might go like cut or uncut and I'm like, what? Right? And they're like cut or uncut and I'm like, what does that mean? Like I don't, what? You know? Like how do you respond to that, right? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, anything else? Like, hey, how are you? What's up? Like I like your shirt. That's like good.
So the bare minimum.
The bare minimum, yeah. Maybe we don't need to like mention foreskin within the first 10 seconds of meeting somebody, you know? Like that could help.
All right, number 2 for me is pet names. You know, I can't help it. I like being called good boy. I like being called, you know, any cute nickname that he's gonna make up for me. It just does something to me and gives me little butterflies.
Okay, so this like lends itself immediately to my number 2 also, but I just put like calls me boy. But I do like the pet nicknames also, you know, like anything like creative and personal, right? I remember, so my name is PanoT, right? So my boyfriend in college, when he was texting me once, it corrected my name to Panini.
Hey, Panini.
And he was like, he thought it was like the funniest thing ever. And over time, the nickname just devolved to Neen. So like my nickname for him, seriously, my nickname, my entire relationship with him was Neen. So wait, get some of yours now, come on.
I kind of like puppy.
That's cute, actually. I like that too. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, or like sweetheart, darling, honey, that's all good too, you know?
Yeah, those are like basic but cute.
Yeah.
You know. Number 3 is taking interest in things that I'm passionate about. You know, there is nothing that makes a man hotter than when I tell him about something and he really takes the time to ask me about it, or like maybe he already knows about it.
Agreed. I mean, like, what's better than that, right? I feel like sometimes you talk to people and you can kind of feel like they're just waiting for their turn to like talk about themselves,
Yeah.
you know? So it's nice when a guy's kind of like, oh, you're into that? Like, let me ask you more, you know? Yeah.
Or like they remember something that you told them, like really specific.
That part, actually. I love that. Like, especially if it's somebody I don't really know well, but I did have kind of like an interest in or like nice conversation and we run into each other. Maybe we're having a conversation about something and they're like, didn't you say that you're really into like whatever? It's like, oh, you're listening. So, yeah. Mine is when they comment on something about my personality or demeanor that I really like about myself, right? And that has, yeah, right? So that has nothing to... Go ahead.
No, go.
Okay. So...
No, I'll go.
Okay, go.
No, you go.
Okay. So
I
like...
laugh sometimes, it's crazy. Okay.
No, it was good.
Go.
Okay. So... It's easy, I think, to like, you know, have an initial attraction to someone just based on how they look, right? But so when you're feeling that vibe and Personally, I really like something I like about myself and my personality is I feel like I actually really do like getting to know people, right? And so I like to be engaged when I'm talking to people, and I like to think I make people feel comfortable kind of quickly, right? So when someone comments on that, that is like way hotter to me than when someone's like, "Oh, you have a nice ass," you know what I mean? Or like, "You're super cute," or whatever, you know? I don't know. It's like you're paying attention, so I like that.
Yeah, that's like a mega compliment. It just hits, you know.
100%, yeah. So
Okay, so I absolutely love when a guy will just randomly hold my hand, or you know, when you're sitting watching a movie and they just like hit you with the like with that. Oh my god.
wait, the way the hair just stood up on my knees just now? Oh my god.
When I randomly grab their hand, or you know, when you're sitting, not like the arm thing, but just like having their arm like behind you, and it's like they're kind of just like claiming you, you know?
Yeah,
Like that's so hot.
I agree. Or you ever like have like a guy like hook both of his fingers into your nostrils and pull? But yeah, I agree with everything else. Like, I don't know, just like it's a subtle. I feel like physical touch is like one of my top 2 love languages. First one is definitely quality time. And I feel like good conversation, like what I just said, like noticing those things and then like the accompaniment of like the touches, like
So real.
when I meet someone and they're flirting with me and I feel pretty certain that like I am the only one in that space that they're interested in and that they're like trying to get at, right? Because you know how gay guys can be sometimes, right? Like you're in front of them. Dogs, yes. I don't know. It's like I'm not the type of person where I'm gonna get like go like crazy over like someone like being at a party and like bopping around, because it's kind of what like parties are for, right? So like you do you. But what I'm saying is like, if I am at like a party or a function or whatever and you're trying to get to know me, I can feel like there's plenty of hot guys around, you're just focused on me. It's like, that's just like an extra like bonus point for you. Cause I'm like, okay, I stand out to you for some reason. And I don't know, like who doesn't want to feel like they're like the special only one? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like really nice to know when you're the only person in someone's eyes, because gays be lying, they be cheating, and they be crazy.
That's true. And then like you can also know that like if you're the only person in their eyes, then you're probably going to be the only person in their butt too.
Okay, so this is my last one, and this is when he smells good. And I am also talking, you know, a little bit like basic hygiene, like being showered and, you know, wearing deodorant, but mostly, or like a lot of this is like cologne. I just love a nice cologne. Honestly, I was talking to this guy, and at first he had this cologne and I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this cologne. Like, I don't know, like it was kind of like a lot, but then it grew on me slowly. And I'm not even kidding when I say this. I went out to like Marshall's and bought his cologne and started using it because I wanted to smell him
Yes.
on me all day. And I was like, and I wanted to like spray it on my hoodie and just like smell it all day.
Dude, so relatable, right? Like, have you ever had like a moment where you'll be out in public, right? And you'll get a whiff of a certain cologne that maybe someone you used to hook up with wore, but like someone who was like really good in bed, and it could be years and suddenly you're just like turned on in that moment. I totally agree. Also, I was telling Chris about this the other day too, yesterday. Ever since moving to Texas, I've learned that I have to tell guys to shower before hooking up. And you would think it'd be like a regular thing that people would do, right? But guys here are f***ing smelly. I don't know what that's about, but dudes be stinking for
That's
sure.
crazy.
I know, yeah. And so I've learned that like before a guy comes over to hook up, like, hey, are you freshly showered? Like, I would appreciate that if you were, right? And sometimes they still won't be, dude. It's freaking insane, but yeah.
But sometimes I kind of like a little musk.
A little musk is different from like when you're like your has been like just leaking like piss into your underwear and it's been like sopped up in there and like just like kind of like I don't know, like rotting and germinating and like I don't know, probably molding at some point. Wash your dick. All right, so like my last one is just like good eye contact, right? I feel like eye contact or eyes are like the windows to the soul. And so you can really see if someone is like feeling you, if they're kind of like crazy. You know what I mean? Like if someone's really crazy, like you can kind of feel it in their eyes. But if they're normal, right, and you're having like a good conversation or holding eye contact, I really do think like almost in some sort of like spiritual way, like the soul is contained in the eyes and you can really read a lot about a person like with what's going on in there. So if the energy is right, like eye contact alone, like is still for me.
I love kind eyes. Like even when someone has kind eyes, it's just like, it just kind of is comforting.
Totally. Yeah.
So, and it's just cozy. You just feel like, I don't know, like I just want to stare into your soul. Hit the like button. Go check out the video we made on his channel.
Certain, but now I see the sign.